on June 7th, 2015. The late and great decade of genre-defining actors of all time, Christopher Lee, passed away. I finally come around to making a video about this. It took me a good while to actually kind of just get up and actually get the courage to do this. Because even while making my review for Jurassic World, that was still in the back of my head. And I almost couldn't make those videos, even though they were very long. But it really just had a huge impact on me. When one of my friends at work told me that he passed away, and that is an absolute true loss for anyone, for his family and friends, and of course the legacy of fans he left behind, which includes me. The way I feel about this is very much in the sense of, I don't know, like when it happened, like when my friend told me at work, and then my dad said it was really official, I couldn't believe it. This actor I grew up with, the person who was in those Hammer horror films from the 50s and 60s as Dracula, Van Helsing, and other Universal horror monsters such as Frankenstein's doctor and creator, and the Mummy, and Simon the White, and Count Dooku, and Sherlock Holmes. Just so many big, well-known, influential roles. And it really, really fucking hurt so much to hear that he's gone, because he brought such a weight, to such an honor, and such a presence. He was a grandness. He was very, very grand. In the way he even just was in a role, and even in a bad movie like Star Wars Episode 2, you can't say that he was bad in it, because he was great as Count Dooku, Darth Tyrannus. Like, when you see him in these roles, you just see this completely committed, really, really powerful and dignified actor who brings such weight to every character that he gets into. And it's so genuinely hard just to hear that he's gone now. And that legacy, the legacy that he's left behind with all these roles, with all these fantastic roles and performances that he's left behind, and we will always remember them. I will admit, the very first movie I saw him in was probably in Dracula, like his version of Dracula. That was my very first showing of him. It was that, and then Sherlock Holmes, and then Lord of the Rings, and then Star Wars. That was basically how I was introduced to his most well-known roles. He was also a James Bond villain. I forgot his name, but I remember he was one, and I remember his name, but it's extremely hard to pronounce. But he just had such a presence when he was within anywhere. You saw this really tall, really outlooked, very aging type of man who brought such immense passion to any role. Like, any role you see him in, you really see him giving an absolute powerful impact on every character. Like how I said before, every single character that he plays had such weight and gravitas and power to them. And I personally just can't highly praise him enough as one of the best actors who've ever lived, in my opinion. He really is. He's one of the greatest. In my opinion, he's on the same level as Gregory Peck or Marlon Brando. He really is on that level, in my opinion, of those two actors. And he's actually met J.R.R. Tolkien, if you don't know who that is. He's the creator of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books. He actually met the man who met the whole franchise. He's met the man who actually created the franchise of Middle-earth. Not many people have met J.R.R. Tolkien and lived up to today and shared the immense type of huge, limited, unbelievable size of his career is unparalleled, and his acting and his commitment and his passion is undeniable, and is definitely one of the most greatest actors, in my opinion, who has ever lived. Ever. And I know Jimmy, you would be like, really one of the best ever. I will say, generally, he is one of the best ever. And it really, really sucks that he's gone. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't. He's so versatile. He can play from horror to sci-fi to action, and he's actually done heavy metal music. Granted, I haven't listened to his, but I should give it a chance. And overall, it's just, there's nothing more that I could say, but the legacy and the complete dedication that he gives to every single role he's done is unforgettable, and he's, in my opinion, one of my favorite actors because of that. I have nothing more to say than rest in peace, Christopher Lee. You will be missed.